It's that time again. That time where a peaceful game like Minecraft manages to make me feel uncontrollable anger. Now, as you might already know, the Minecraft 2022 mob vote is coming up on October 14th. There are 3 options to pick from, and I have a pretty strong feeling of what's gonna win already, but we'll get to that in a minute. Now, if you don't know how the mob votes work, basically, Minecraft presents 3 different new mobs that they could potentially bring into the game, and then they, using votes from the community, decide which gets to actually get put in the game, and the other 2 get burned and destroyed, and you will never see them ever again. This year, the 3 mobs we get to pick are the Sniffer, which is like a weird turtle dog that you hatch from an egg, and it goes around and finds new plant seeds for you to plant. There is the Rascal, which is a humanoid cave creature that after finding 3 times in the caves gives you a random item as a reward. And then there is the Tough Golem, which is a little golem made out of rock, which will hold items and display them for you while occasionally walking around like a little busboy. Of the 3 mobs, I know which one I'm going to be voting for, but I want to make a prediction before the event actually happens, just to get this on record. I'm calling it right now, the Rascal's gonna win. That's not the one I would vote for. I don't want the Rascal to win, but I already know what's gonna happen. Bunch of Minecraft YouTubers are gonna go, oh, look at the Rascal. Oh, it gives you random items when you find it. This will be so good for speedrunning. Oh my God, it's an item pool. It's just like the Hoglands, but better because it's in the overworld and it makes the caves better. And yeah, and then basically everyone's gonna vote for the Rascal and the Rascal's gonna win and the other 2 mobs are gonna die. Nothing against the Minecraft YouTubers. I'm sure they're lovely people, but you guys have taken so much away from me. If you don't recall, in previous mob votes, there have been some scenarios where the less favorable mob has won. There was the 2017 mob vote where the one that won was the Phantom, which the Phantom is incredibly annoying. I would have very much liked the weird guarded Blaze to win, or the ocean creature, but whatever. We got the Phantom, it was terrible, who cares? There was the 2020 mob vote where the Glow Squid won, and the Glow Squid was arguably the worst option that could have won. Ice Illager would have been the best. Moo Bloom would have been cool too, I guess. I would have preferred the Ice Illager personally. But yeah, the Glow Squid won, because a bunch of people were saying to vote for the Glow Squid, and it doesn't even glow. There was last year's mob vote, which the LA won, which the LA was better than the Glare, but man, Copper Golem, really? You gotta do that to Copper Golem? It still hurts. Personally, I think Minecraft should change their mob events and just add all of the mobs, but make the community come together to try to find out what is actually being added, instead of forcing people to get excited and then disappointed. Personally, that's just what I think. But let's go into why I think the other 2 contenders, not the Rascal, are good options to be put into Minecraft. One, the Sniffer. I like it a lot. It seems like it will add a lot more content than any of the other mobs. It's going to be adding new plants, considering that is its function. The downside I would say to it is that the only way to find it is to get the egg deep underground. It says here on the website that the egg can only be found in chests in underwater ruins, which shouldn't be too hard to find, but you have to find them and hatch them. And then all they do is find new plants, which I guess it really depends on how cute they really look in game and how cool the plants are. But yeah, generally the Sniffer's pretty good, I would say. And then there is the Tough Golem, which is basically a fancy item holder. But from what I can tell, it seems to have more functionality than just a base statue. Yes, it is just a mobile item holder. You can also customize it a little bit too with adding a wool block, which will change the tarp it sort of has on itself. And you know, I'm still really upset about the Copper Golem, man. Like, this fills the void a little bit, but like, I can't lose 2 golems. Come on. You gotta vote for the Tough Golem. Either that or the Sniffer. Something. Give me the Golem or the big dog. And then there's the Rascal, which is just another mob that you can barter with, basically, or give you random items, which is probably gonna win because good for speed runs and all that and yada yada. Again, nothing against them. I don't forgive you for Copper Golem. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I may be back on this topic. Who knows? Anything could happen. Maybe I hope I'm wrong. I hope I am wrong and the rascal loses and we get either Turtle Dog or we get Rock Golem. But yeah, peace.